Hi students, welcome to KSN classes. Today we will discuss a few problems on matrices which will be helpful for the coming IP examinations. Today I will discuss the Kramer-Student matrix inversion method in solving the linear equations. So first solve. My question is solve 3x plus 4y, 3x plus 4y plus 5z is equal to 18, 2x minus y plus 8z is equal to 13, 5x minus 2y plus 7z is equal to 20. So we have to solve these three equations. First of all, we will solve these equations by the Kramer's method. So before that, these are the non-homogeneous equations. I will write these equations. These equations can be written as Ax is equal to B, where A is equal to coefficient matrix, that is the matrix containing the coefficients of x, y, z. The first column will contain the coefficients of x and the second column will contain the coefficients of y and the third column will contain coefficients of z. And then x is equal to a column matrix x, y, z, and B is equal to another column matrix 18, 13 and 20. 18, 13 and 20. So this is about B. Now to solve the equations by the first method, Kramer's rule. So for this I will find out delta first. Delta is nothing but det A. Det A means A is here. Det A 3 into minus 7 plus 16 minus 4 into 14 minus 20 plus 5 into minus 4 plus 5. So this is 927 minus 26 into 4, 104. This is a 15. 136 is delta. So here to find out the solution of these equations, we must consider delta. It should not be equal to 0. If delta equals 0, this method is not applicable. Now I find out delta x. What is meant by delta x? Finding the determinant of such a matrix which can be obtained by removing or replacing the column containing the x coefficients with the elements of B in A. That means the first column of A must be replaced with the elements of B. 18, 13, 20, 4, minus 1, minus 2, 5, 8 and 7. I will find out the determinant of this. 18 into minus 7 plus 16 minus 4 into 91 minus 116 plus 5 into, this is minus 26 plus 20. I will go for it. 16 minus 7, 9. 9 into 18, 162. This is a 91 minus 160. That is nothing but 69. 69 into 4. So 276. You can check it here. 36, 3, 24 plus 3, 27. Minus 6, this is minus 30. So this is 246, 248, 308, 408. Our x is equal to delta x by delta 408 by 136, which is equal to 3. This is our x. Similarly, I will find out delta y. This is also a determinant of a matrix which can be obtained by replacing the y column of A with these elements. That is 3, 2, 5. The second column will be replaced with 18, 13, 20 and 5, 8 and 7. We can expand it 3 into 91 minus 160. 91 minus 160. Next. Minus 18 into, this is a 14 minus 40. 14 minus 40 plus 5 into, this is a 40 minus 65 minus 25. This is a minus 69 minus 69 into 3. That means 207. 69 into 3, you can check it here. 27 and 20. 207. This is minus 26. 26 into 18. 26 into 18. 8 is 108. 36, 46. 468. This is a minus 468. This is minus 125. So you can check it. This is a 332. So this is 136. Y is equal to delta y by delta, which is equal to 136 by 136, which is equal to 1. Similarly, I will find out delta z, which can be obtained by replacing the last column, that is the coefficients of the z from the A with these elements. So, same method. 3 to 5, 4 minus 1 minus 2, 18, 13, 20, and now this is a 3 into minus 20 plus 26 minus 4 into 40 minus 65, 40 minus 65 minus plus 18 into minus 4 plus 5. So this is 6, 6 into 3, 18. This is minus 25, so 100. This is 1 plus 18. This is nothing but 136. Our z is equal to delta z by delta 136 by 136. So this is equal to 1. So therefore x is equal to 3, y is equal to 1 and z equal to 1. You can also verify these values in the given equations. This is about the Cramer's method. Now I will do the same with matrix inversion method. How to apply the matrix inversion method. How to do with the matrix inversion method. Okay. Now in matrix inversion method, I'll write the method 2, matrix inversion method. How to do it? Matrix inversion method. Now this can be done. Here we obtain that Ax is equal to B. We need x. Now here already we come across that A also, which is equal to 136 already. It is not equal to 0. Implies A is invertible. Already that is implies A inverse exists. So then A inverse multiply the A inverse of Ax is equal to A inverse B. This is equal to A inverse A into x is equal to A inverse B. So x is equal, this is I, Ix is equal to A inverse B. So x is equal to A inverse B. So first of all, let us find out A inverse. What is meant by A inverse? Adjoint A by det A. Already we know det A. Now we will find out adjoint A. For that we will find out the cofactor matrix of A. Cofactor matrix of A. How to find out cofactor matrix? Plus, you find out the cofactor of this element. Now, the cofactor of this element can be obtained by deleting the row and the column in which this represents. That is the first row and first column. So, you are left with this 2 by 2. The determinant of this 2 by 2 itself is the cofactor of this element. So, minus 7 plus 16. For the second element, minus. You can take the signs in the alternative manner. Minus. So, this row and this column must be eliminated. This is 14 minus 40. 14 minus 40. Next, plus. Cofactor 5. Minus 4 plus 5. Minus 4 plus 5. Minus this element. 28 plus 10. 28 plus 10. Next, plus. So, the cofactor of this element, this must be deleted. 21 minus 25. Next, for the 8, minus, for 8, this is a minus 6 minus 20. And next, plus, for this element, 32 plus 5. 32 plus 5 minus, for this element, 24 minus 10. 24 minus 10. Next, first plus this one. Minus 3 minus 8. Minus 3 minus 8. So, this is about the cofactor matrix. Let us simplify it. This is minus 7 plus 16. 9. 9. This is 14 minus 40. Minus 26. But there is a minus sign outside also. So, it is 26. This is 1. This is a minus 38. And this is a minus 4. And this is plus 26. This is a 37. Okay. And next this is a minus 14. And then this is a minus 11. This is the cofactor matrix. Now the adjoint of A. Adjoint of A is nothing but the transpose of the cofactor matrix. The transpose is nothing but writing the interchanging the rows and columns. 9 minus 38, 37. First column is written as the first row. Second column. 26 minus 4 minus 14. 1 minus 26. 1, 26 and minus 11. You can check it once. The first column 9 minus 38 37. Second column 26 minus 4 minus 14. 1, 26 minus 1. This is adjoint A. Now A inverse is equal to adjoint A by delta A. That is 1 by 136 into this one. 9 minus 38 37. This is 26 minus 4 minus 14. And this is 126 and minus 11. Now our x is equal to A inverse B. That is 1 by 136 into A inverse. This is A inverse 9 minus 38 37 26 minus 4 minus 14 126 and minus 11. This is our A inverse into B. What is B? B is 18, 13 and 20. You can simplify it. So, x is equal to xyz is equal to, you leave 1 by 136 here itself, later we will see. And now 9 into 18, 162 minus 38 into 13, 13, 8, 104, 10, 49, 494 plus 37 into 20, 740 and then 26 into 18, 408. You can also check 108, 36, 468. Next, minus 4 into 13, so minus 52 and minus 280. And this is 18, 26 into 13. 13 is 26 into 13. 78, 26, 338, and minus 220, and that is equal to 162, 740, 902 minus 494. So you can check. 8, this is a 0, and this is 4. This is 468. So this is a 332. So 136. This is 336 and this is 221. This is 18. Children, sir. This is 18. This is 338. 338. 338 and 356 and 136. This is 136. So by dividing 408 by 136, 3, and this is 1 and this is 1. So by comparing the coefficients, like coefficients, x is equal to 3, y is equal to 1, and z equal to 1. This is about the matrix symmetry. You can solve the equations by like this. So if you like this video, you like it, share and subscribe, and also tell your friends to subscribe. I'll do much more videos on matrices and all. Okay, right. We'll stop here.